Hi there and welcome to Hadley's Kitchen, Evening Edition. Tonight I am baking some banana bread. So, as always, my recipes are spur of the moment and crazy. I have in here 3 overripe bananas. I have 2 eggs and I have a half cup brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white sugar. I'm gonna whisk this to combine and make sure the the bananas are well incorporated into my liquid mixture. And then I'm going to start adding in some dry ingredient and some seasonings, or spices I should say. Alright, so now I'm going to add, let's see if I can get this open, my flour, all-purpose flour. It's a new bag today, lucky me. Purchased just as the pandemic started, so I have a back stock, of course, of flour. So I have 1 cup, let's do 2. 2 cups of flour, that seems like plenty. And I'm going to transition from a whisk to a rubber spatula and gently fold that in. I also have a 1/4 cup of melted butter. It's important that you let your butter cool a little bit. You don't want it going in here too hot because it can actually curdle and cook your egg. Just incorporate that in. You should also put in I'd say a teaspoon of salt, but because my butter is already salted, I'm not going to, but I'm just out of unsalted butter at this time. This is looking really good. You can see here, it's incorporating, it's nice and thick. I'm also gonna add some cinnamon and some vanilla. I should have added the vanilla earlier in the liquid step. I just didn't because I'm foolish. But that's okay. I'm going heavy on the vanilla today. You could also add in other extracts or other flavors. Nutmeg would be a good spice. You could also incorporate a very fall, very warm kind of flavor. I don't have any others that I would want to put in this right now. You don't want to over mix this either. I know that I'm really mixing this, but it's because I forgot to put the vanilla in and the cinnamon. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get my baking soda because I also forgot that. Yay, welcome to Hadley's Kitchen, the man who's never cooked a day in his life before. Well, you all know I'm not that much of a baker, so that none of this should surprise any of you. I'm gonna do a teaspoon, Lord help me, teaspoon of baking soda and pray that it works. Get that mixed in there. So I'm gonna have a nice, tough, overworked banana bread that Mary Berry from the Great British Bake Off will shake her head at, and that's fine. I'm gonna get my loaf pan, get it greased up. I'm not gonna flour it because I don't want to. And I'm gonna get this baking at, let's do 350 for about 35 minutes, and then we'll check it. All right, so here's my banana bread. It took way longer, and yeah, so I'm not a baker. You should put it on 375 degrees, not 350, and you should bake it for about 40 minutes. I put it on 350 degrees, and then I had to bake it for almost an hour. So in the last 15 minutes, I popped that puppy up to 375, and it seems to have worked for now. There's the timer going off. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this cool for a little bit, and then I'm gonna try it. So let's see what happens. Alright, so it's a little hard to see because of the angle, but here is my banana bread loaf. Let's go ahead and give it a little slice here. I'm actually going to use a serrated knife. It's got a really good crust because I don't know how to bake, and it's nice and crispy on the outside. Oh, she's a little damp inside. She's very close textured, as Mary Berry would say. It is done though, so hey, we'll take that. Just gonna take a little bit of butter. This is my Country Crock plant-based butter with olive oil. Hashtag product placement. And I'm just gonna smear that on. It's all so delicious. Let's take a taste, shall we? It's good. All right. Next time, 375 from the start, 35-40 minutes in the oven. It's even moist still. Hey, this is a win. Enjoy. And thanks for watching Hadley's Kitchen. Take care.